YouTube kittens, it's Kathy Cat, and today for another Tokyo Diary here from my life in Japan. So sit down and have a nice drink with me while I'll tell you what's been happening today in Japan. Now usually I have a nice cup of tea here, but it's summer now, so I actually have naked here. It's a drink that I got at the American base. If you've seen the July video, July 4th video for Independence Day. So I got this here to drink with you guys. I hope you have some kind of nice drink with you so you can enjoy the drink while you're watching the video. So let's just chillax. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So it was Independence Day. In America, I celebrated my very first Independence Day ever. The video is up on my channel if you're curious to see how that was. That is in my other videos, so be sure to check them out. Also, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button now and hit that like button now if you're here before, so you don't miss any future stuff from the stuff that I do here from Tokyo. Yay! Me and Pengy would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel. Very happy indeed. Pengy, that's enough now. That's enough. So, on that note, today, the Pokemon fiasco happened. The Pokemon Go fiasco, and that's pretty much all I can call it. Now, I've been back on playing Pokemon Go. I've been having my Pokemon Go Plus here on me, going around catching Pokemon, because now there's finally a friendship feature. It brought loads of people back to Pokemon Go. I was hoping that do all those things that they're doing right now. Don't come so close, it's okay. And, what happened is this summer, all across the world, there's going to be loads of Pokemon Go events everywhere in the world. So a German event unlocked items for us here, and it's going to happen all across the world, which is great. It's a great idea. So it gets kind of the spirit of like, yeah, we're all together. So you don't have to actually play Pokemon Go to understand what's going on here. I'm going to tell you the drama that happened, that kicked off today. So what's happening in Japan right now, SoftBank, which is the company that bought up Vodafone here, is it's one of the big phone providers. They did a campaign, or they were supposed to do a campaign together with Pokemon Go. Now, I found out about that the night before, saying, you know, there's going to be a special campaign. You have to go to the SoftBank store, where you usually get your phone. And then there, you're going to get some kind of code and a questionnaire, and after that, you get two unknown. You're supposed to get two unknown Pokemon. It's because it's SoftBank, it should be the S and it should be the B. So that's the campaign that was happening. It was called the campaign, and was the weekend special, so only for 4 days you can get an unknown. And what they did there, and that's a big problem, is they gave it a limited number, meaning it's something that is rare that could get out during those 4 days, you know. That will cause more people to definitely go right on the first day. Sunburn did not think this through. So one of the Japanese people that I know play the game said, look, I have the feeling they will underestimate the amount of people that are gonna come. So you should go there early. And that's what I did. And that's the general thing. I think many people, many places as well, especially in Japan, surprisingly, when they do things with Pokemon Go, they really underestimate how many people playing this game right now. So what happened is I went to my closest SoftBank store in the morning. They open at 11. So I was there like 10 minutes early, and there was already someone waiting and some people in the area as well. So you could see, okay, they want to go into SoftBank once that's open. Now SoftBank is also doing a collab with them anyways. They're like Pokestops right now as well. So SoftBank was closed, so they opened their door, and the lady that was there before me stayed straight in line and blah, and she goes like, yep, I'm here for Pokemon Go, was sure that she was. And then the staff was like, yeah, but we don't have the code yet, so we're probably gonna get it sometime in the afternoon. Just come back for it. Like, they had that kind of like, you know, that game that you're doing, it's not a big deal, like, it's gonna come later. And she was like, I stood here since, I don't know, she was there like way early. I don't know since when she stood there to just make sure that she got that code. She's like, I stood here. It's only a limited amount of unknown that you can get, so I want to have my chance of getting this. Like, I'm not going to go and come back later and see if it's maybe there. And they were like, oh. Like they were absolutely uninformed about what the whole thing was. So they were like, "Oh right, we're gonna go and find out about that code then now." And she's like, "Yes, please." She was very determined to get her thing, and just like that moment, it was like, poof, it was like 20 people suddenly there. Like, I was like, "Wow!" And all of them were like. All of them were like uncles, oji-san and oba-san. It was people like in the age where they maybe already retired, or they're housewives who have the time to go and get the code at this time of the day, or they're really much playing it right now. So, like, suddenly it was so many people, so we did a line to like get our codes, and we stood there, and then one of the older men, he was already like kind of grandpa age, he was like, he said, "I actually went to the other store on the other side of the station, and on that station side, they didn't even know about the campaign." I was just like, you know, they were so unprepared. SoftBank was so unprepared, and I think they really, Niantic and SoftBank didn't really do the talking well, because that's not even the tip of the iceberg of the drama that then happened. So that was just for us. The other stores had this on time, but for our stores, like, they had to phone in, and then they were like halfway through and nothing happened. And then the lady that was in front of me, she got really like, she was like, "I would like she would kind of like order them, was like, "I want you to get this sorted. We are all standing in line here since the morning." Like, she was like insistent, and she was like, "You know, this is my right to get this code, because the line got longer and longer." And SoftBank was like, "Where is the code?" So finally they come and they hand us these flyers here with like the description and the code. That did not solve the problem. So first of all, they only had a limited amount of flyers printed out, and then once we got the flyer, it was like, "Okay, I'm gonna scan the QR code and get my unknown." That's when they said, "We need to recollect all of those." I'm like, "What now? I just got this." So I got this, and I scanned it and went to the page, and it was an error. And I was like, maybe I didn't use the right QR code. I'm gonna type this in manually. Error. All people around me, error. Everyone got an error. So then they were like, "Okay, we need to recollect this." And then they said, "No, we don't need to recollect this anymore." It was so confusing. And then they pretty much said, "Okay, make a line for those other people to read the QR code, right?" So they all wanted to go read the QR code, do the questionnaire, to then get their S and B from the unknown Pokemon. Didn't happen either, because no one got through. No one got through. So I stood around there for a while trying to get through to the page, and it was an error. Because SoftBank, again, was not prepared online-wise for stronger servers to support the onrush of people that would obviously right in the morning try get their codes to get their unknown Pokemon. So that didn't happen. So they allowed me to take the flyer home. So I was like, okay, I can try later, because I was on my way to get my hair done. And I did this the whole journey. I kept reloading the page. I kept getting errors. So on the train, I was like getting errors, and then I finally got to the page where you're supposed to log in. Now the next hurdle is there. First of all, you need to get there. Then you have the login thing. And if you're not already with SoftBank, which I am not, and most of the people are not, you have to first register as a SoftBank member. You have to apply your details, an email address, stuff like that. And then from that login, you get taken to a questionnaire. I never saw that questionnaire. I just stood at that login and I tried it over Google, got an error in English, I tried it over email, got just back to the error page, and reloaded, and you're back to the error page. So I thought maybe later on it will get better. It did not. So I was at my hairdresser's appointment to get my hair finally redone. Just look how pretty it is. Have you already noticed? I hope you already noticed at the start of the video. You did, right? You did. So I did my hair. I tried to reload the page probably 100 times. Nothing happened. And on Twitter, everyone was going like very upset about it. I was like, what's happening here? And I went on lunch earlier, or took a break in the morning, or like everyone was really trying to get on. I didn't see anyone actually getting that thing in the end. And it kept reloading, and then after a while they had like an apology message instead of just an error message. They had like an apology message saying, well, server is very, very busy right now. Please try again later. Try again later? Yeah, right, because by the time it was evening, still no one got their unknowns, or at least no one I know, and Softbank put a big message up instead saying, we're very sorry, too many people come, so we're gonna stop this whole thing. So they stopped it. So no one can get an unknown right now. They stopped the whole campaign because they were not prepared for the amount of people that logged into it. So yeah, on that note, that crashed and burned. They were really, yeah, underestimating how many people actually want this game or are still playing this game. Which is very sad, because I was looking forward to my unknown. It was a great idea, and it was the start of a cool campaign, and other things are happening at this time right now as well. Very sad. But that, again, I think they should A, not have made this like limited, and B, they probably should not have made it only for 4 days. Like if they'd say like, okay, for the whole week or at least for the whole month, you have the chance to go here and get yourself an unknown. Or they should have maybe the questionnaire, because you already have to do the questionnaire on top of everything. They maybe should have done the questionnaire in store. Like if there's so many people coming to the store, there's a great chance for people to sell stuff. They can go like, oh, which company are you with? Oh, you're not with Softbank. Did you know that we have this? You know, it would be a great chance to not only collect people's emails, but maybe also get a bit of sales talk in there, which is probably the idea of Softbank as sponsor. So they could have just done the questionnaire in person and then note down their email addresses and then give the codes to people so they just type it into Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's my recommendation. Is probably what would probably have not caused the same issue. So they're like thinking of like fixing the problem. I don't know what they're gonna do, but that looks so bad. Like having this big campaign and then the staff not being prepared, the codes not being sent, and then the internet page crashing and burning so much that in the end of the day everything has to get cancelled. So yeah, that happened. So unfortunately that was the day today, but I got nice hair, so this is the positives I'm taking away. Look, it's all re-dyed and also re-straightened, because my hair was getting really damaged from all the hairspray and stuff that I had to put in when I was working with NHK and stuff. They put a lot of hairspray in and my hair was getting worse and worse, so I tried to get at least it like re-straightened so it looks like nice and floaty. I love this hair. I love the skills of my hairdressers, even though my scalp right now is very damaged. I don't know, my immune system is a bit low always when the seasons are changing, because in Germany we never have it that hot. It's like 35 degrees today. It was 35 degrees yesterday. Today it was a cool and breezy 29 degrees, which is still very hot, and that's usually when my metabolism doesn't really quite catch up with all of this. But I hope they fix the Pokemon Go issue. Sorry for all of those who don't play Pokemon Go. I was going on a lot about that. I hope they fix that, because it looks bad. It looks bad for the game. It looks bad for Softbank. I think Softbank has so many complaints, and many people are saying like, you know, stop giving Softbank a hard time. It's probably also Niantic for like warning them or like giving them correct numbers and stuff like that. So someone is to blame for this, but hopefully Softbank will still stay on as sponsor, because it's also Pokestops and stuff. So they're probably gonna fix something. Lots of unhappy Japanese people, and you know, the customer is king in Japan, so they will have to come up with some kind of alternative solution very soon. I hope so. So I'm not sure what kind of Pokemon Go events are going in your country. Maybe you know about that. If you do, please leave me a comment right now so I can read about that. And that was pretty much today's day. Afterwards, I went through Harajuku on my way back. Did a little bit of shopping, as it so happens. I cannot go for Harajuku. And also, I was really happy. Before I actually went to my hairdresser's, I bumped into the editor of Kara. I was like, hey, long time no see. And he's like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And I'm like, please don't look at my bad hair. I'm gonna get it fixed in a moment. Just ignore the bad hair, please. And yeah, that was really nice. I felt really lucky that I had a chance to see him. And after that, pretty much, I went to the office quite late. We filmed a video for Ask Japanese, because Ask Japanese got 200,000 subscribers. Isn't that amazing? That's so much. Before Ask Japanese was like tiny before. It was smaller than my channel, and now they overtook, we overtook, because obviously quality content, and I need to work harder on my channel, don't I? So yeah, but I'm really happy that Ash Japanese has reached 200,000 subscribers. Very, very happy, very glad. I hope that I can push my personal channel a lot as well. It is a lot more work and a lot more time, but maybe this year I'll have a bit more time to work on it, so you guys can enjoy that stuff. So Ash Japanese is also working on a couple of new things that's gonna get changed. Our company had a word with us and we have to change a couple of things. Yes, now I've been thinking, I got loads of feedback from people. I also asked Indigo and other YouTubers, you know, how to help a channel grow. And some of the things I heard, I'm thinking into consideration right now. So for example, I know that loads of you asked me already to do a Patreon so you can actually support me. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm like always like, but I'm not sure if that's okay, like asking for money, I'm not sure if that's okay. I'm like, I have a little bit of a barrier there, which I probably shouldn't have, because it's you guys saying like, hey, we want to support the art that you do or the work that you do. So I probably should maybe set up a Patreon or something, so those who want to can like support me extra. And it's a bit hard of me, like I usually don't ask you guys for stuff. So I'm thinking about it. So let me know what you think about that. If you'd like to support me. I'm still in a thinking situation where I probably should. I don't know. I need to pay my bills as well. So maybe come up with something paying you, give me the answer. So yeah, that's one of the things. And that's pretty much my day here in Japan. I can just tell you that the weather has been crazy. It was the monsoon season. Then we had suddenly summer. It was like monsoon was over and boom, next day 35 degrees, super hot. And then after that we had a typhoon, and the typhoon has kind of pushed the monsoon back. I don't know if that's even like, if that's the right explanation, but the monsoon was gone, but the typhoon like lowered the levels, and now we have the monsoon for a couple more days, which is a bit of a problem because I was supposed to actually be shooting. Now we had to move all the shootings around because of the rain, the onrush of rain. And hopefully the monsoon should be ending by then next week, so it's kind of like gone. Haha, I'm back again. Ah! Hopefully it's off soon. So once that's off, then it's finally summer again, and then I'm gonna be like all summery and stuff. So I'm really, this year I really want to enjoy my summer. Last year I couldn't really enjoy my summer, so this year I hope I'm gonna make the most of the summer. But I feel like I also had a pretty good start with like, you know, partying at the base, going like, woo, 4th of July, Independence Day, America, congratulations. So yeah, if you watch Italia, that's that's America's birthday. It's pretty cute. So, oh my gosh, this is actually a really long Tokyo Diary. Have you stayed to the end? Thank you for staying to the end. I really appreciate that. I haven't even had a single sip from this Naked Plus vitamin C drink here. Probably should. But no, don't want to stretch you too long. So I wish you a lovely evening. If you have time, please join the Ask Japanese live stream. There's going to be one. The announcement is on Ask Japanese, and I'm going to do more spontaneous live streams on my channel here. So don't forget to click on the little notification bell symbol on my channel, so you know when I do a spontaneous live stream, because I sometimes do this thing when I come home and just do it. I think this one could have also been a live stream, but I just wanted to get all the info out. And so please don't forget to push on that bell so you know, ooh, Kat's live stream is happening, yay! So you know about that. And also I want to use the community tab a little bit more, so hopefully I can see you a little bit chatting with me and exchanging pictures or stuff on the community tab on YouTube too. So yeah, that's it from Tokyo tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know about the whole Pokemon Go disaster. Is it a thing in your country? Are you having any problems with that? Are people actually still playing it in your country? Is it maybe out? I know that many of you have dropped. Let me know why you dropped. Would you come back for friendship codes and gifts? Because that's what kind of made me come back. Friendship codes was cute. Feels like getting a postcard from like Sweden. Like for example, Maya, she's in Sweden right now, so whenever she goes to a Pokespot, she can now send me like a little postcard from Sweden. It's like, ooh, it's like a postcard from Sweden. This is fun. I love doing this. So yeah, hope you have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching this all the way to the end. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and for all of you others, please leave me a nice comment and a like on the way out. I love you guys lots, and don't forget, until next time, do what you love what you do. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.